Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Bailey from the EMH, and I'm back with another Elephant Money video. Guys, today I wanted to share with you just what a bank of the future is going to look like. And that bank I'm going to highlight today is Elephant Money on the Binance Smart Chain. All right, the DeFi bank that we need. All right. Oh, and do we need it, guys? All right. So you're probably watching this video because just like me, you're frustrated with the flawed traditional financial system. All right. We have our nice SVB bank that just kind of went up in flames. Credit Suisse. Yep. Down the drain. And guys, what is the solution? At least the government of the United States, it prints more money. All right. Let's bail out all of these banks. All right, let's protect our depositors. And yes, that's a good thing, but unfortunately, it creates just this unhealthy supply of money. And that's why everybody is really looking towards decentralized finance, Bitcoin, other digital stores of value. All right. A lot of people are looking at gold because, the way that the governments are running things, it's just inflation city, guys. And if they're not careful, uh, we're going to turn into Venezuela 2.0, guys, where you can just walk around and there's just dollar bills and everything just littering the streets. All right, not good. Okay, but here's what it's going to look like, guys. The future of finance. All right, and this is Elephant Money, the first global decentralized community bank. All right, permissionless. Okay, 100% on chain. All right, and tokenomics of the future, guys. All right, so engineered by MIT computer scientist with over 25 years in the financial industry experience. Fidelity, State Street, a lot of big players in finance. And, he's put together a system here that is the Mona Lisa, right, of tokenomics. And I just want to share with you guys just a little bit about how it works. All right. So this whole idea, guys, of a bank, like say Silicon Valley Bank, right, is they have a balance sheet. They take in deposits and they do things with those deposits. All right. We have fractional reserve banking here in the United States, so you're supposed to keep some of that liquid, but then also banks then they loan out the money, they lend out the money, or they invest the money in like government securities, and then they unfortunately get wrecked a little bit when we go crazy with the old interest rate hikes to try to tame this inflation beast that we've created. But that's kind of like how it would work, right? So with our decentralized system here, we have our asset, okay, our store of value, and that is the elephant token, all right? And that's a BEP20 token, and it outperformed 100% of the top 100 digital assets in 2022. All right. So just extreme price appreciation. All right. Built right into the tokenomics. Okay. So it succeeds in any market conditions. We knew that the market conditions last year, yeah, they weren't that good. All right. And Elephant really showed its strength and perseverance through all that. Okay. Deep protocol owned locked liquidity, all right, is another tremendous asset to our system. All right. So on the Binance Smart Chain, we have about 20 million in liquidity with the BUSD stablecoin, and we have close to 30 million in locked liquidity with the BNB coin, all right, paired with that elephant token. Okay, so tremendous value that the system has. Locked and 100% protocol owned. All right, so people can't unstake that. That is not going anywhere, and it constantly gets deeper and deeper through the tokenomics of the system. All right, so more and more liquidity gets added over time. All right, and then we have our mathematics that are it's backing all of this. Okay, so you're not going to see the elephant token on any centralized platforms or exchanges. All right, it's all in decentralized liquidity pools that are governed by the mathematical formulas that make the automated market makers and liquidity pools work. All right. And the prime one is the constant product formula, which I go into great detail in some of my other lessons, but it's basically how this elephant token works its magic. All right. So we're going to see how this pulls off this crazy rapid price appreciation. Okay. But all right, so we got this elephant token. Okay, it can go up. All right, whoopee, right? Well, what are we doing with that, right? So what's amazing, guys, about the elephant token, it has tremendous utility and it powers our ability to provide sustainable, very generous yields on stable assets. So cash flow yield that is never going out of style. All right, that is always going to be in demand. And what's amazing about this elephant token is it's always going to be able to deliver that demand. All right, and I want to share with you guys just one little aspect of the protocol, and that's our flagship product. It's called Elephant Money Futures. All right, so is it a savings account? No. Is it a certificate of deposit or like an annuity or something like that? No. All right. We have it labeled as a cash flow engine. All right. And basically, you feed it cash and you can grow that cash. And it's very, very flexible as far as if you want to take out any money at any particular time, you can take out the available amount. All right. Or you can continue to compound it and grow it. All right. And you can set up all different unique strategies. Okay. And I just want to show you guys, I've gotten to a point where I'm going to start to implement my strategy for one of my Elephant Money Futures accounts. All right. And it's going to look like this, guys. So when we're on the Elephant Futures page, all right, you're going to see that you have your total value. All right. So that's your account balance. All right. So right now I have a little over 75,000 right there in BUSD. Okay. And 0.5% of that is going to be made available to me each day. Okay. So that total amount is bonded there. I can't take out that total amount all at once, but I can take out the available amount as it builds up. Okay. And so what I'm planning on doing is using this as a generator for kind of like a monthly payment, all right, or a monthly paycheck that I'll be able to use, you know, in the real world, right? Actually using our crypto. So basically, well, how this will work is I'm planning on letting my available build up at the beginning of the amount a month for about 14 or 15 days. Okay. So you can see like this is kind of roughly how much I'm going to be getting per day. So I'm going to build that up to about like 5,500 and be able to take that out in the middle of the month. Okay. Now what will happen is once I do that, my total available, my balance will go down to about 70,000. Okay. And then I'll be getting 0.5% per day accumulating on that 70,000. Okay. And then at the end of the month, I'm actually going to then compound that back in. Okay, so I will then deposit at the end of the month 200 BUSD. Okay, I can put back 200 from when I collected it at the beginning of the month. Boom. And those available rewards would roll back into my total value. And at the beginning of next month, I'll be sitting at 75,000 again. Okay, and I can rinse and repeat and do that every single month. All right, so that's one strategy you can do with futures, and you're just going to be creating a monthly paycheck for yourself. All right, and that balance is going to stay kind of steady over time. All right, and you can keep that going for a very long time. All right, your account ends after you've claimed $2.5 million. So I can keep a $5,500 paycheck coming to me for around like 30 years. All right, or however long. Of course, our system last year, which like it's hard to think 30 years in the future, but if any system can do it, like this one is just built so masterfully, I got faith. So we'll see. All right. So that's how it looks. All right. So you can use deposit is kind of rolling your available back into your balance along with whatever you've deposited. All right. And claiming is you can take it out, but it's gonna subtract from your balance. All right. And that's Elephant Money Futures. All right. Pretty awesome. Okay. Bailey. All right. Where's this yield coming from? Right. So amazing guys, 100% transparent, on-chain yield generation. All right. You know exactly where it's coming from. It's not some mystery trading bot that you can't see or anything like that. Okay, it's not giving these funds to like a third party or anything like that. All right, this is the ingenuity behind it, and it's the tokenomics that create it. Okay, so first of all, guys, so here's what you're gonna see on that futures page right next to the my balance and everything that I just showed you. All right, it's gonna be like a little system overview of futures. All right, 951 people in futures so far. Yeah, under 1,000 people are in this thing so early. Like, I mean, this is like the most amazing thing like I've ever seen. Okay, so like the fact that like not a lot of people know about it, it's like pretty cool. All right, so far. All right, but I'm expecting the cat's gonna be out of the bag at some point. All right, so 951 users so far. All right, and then when we click yield, all right, you're gonna be able to see kind of all the different metrics, that we have for it. So you're going to be able to see the treasury. All right. So that's basically the bank, our balance sheet. All right. And that treasury is going to be responsible for like all the yields that we're going to be paying out because, hey, like that 0.5% per day, like I'm eventually going to be able to claim more than just what I deposited, right? That's what our goal is. So you're going to see the treasury there. All right. And right now, the treasury is worth $16.148 million. All right. So that's looking pretty healthy, pretty strong. And what happens is, guys, will give you like a little idea of kind of the money flow is when you deposit into futures. All right. So you're depositing your BUSD. And what the system does is it breaks up that deposit. 90% of it goes right here into the BUSD treasury. All right. And right now, our treasury is sitting at 50,425. Okay. And then the other 10% goes into the BUSD buffer pool. And our BUSD buffer pool right now has over 277 grand in it. And that's kind of like I don't know if the US banks like still actually have to do this, which is insane, but you used to when someone deposited funds with you had to actually keep a portion of it, and then the rest of it was fractional reserve banking galore and everything, and money's going everywhere, but you had to actually keep like a certain little percentage. And I know they did away with that in COVID. I hopefully at some point they're going to institute that again, but for our system, 10% of all deposits are kept in that buffer pool. So if anyone wants to claim out, futures, they're available and whatnot, like there's this liquid pool that's available. But what happens with the rest of it, that 90%, it goes into the BUSD treasury and then the elephant treasury, all right, and her name is Bertha. She will actually dollar cost average, and it's all governed by kind of an APR or speed at which she collects from that BUSD treasury. But she takes this BUSD treasury's value over time and she DCAs and dollar cost averages into her elephant token. All right. So that's the prime mechanism of how the bank makes its money. All right, it's taking that BUSD and it's purchasing the top digital performing asset of 2022, the ever appreciating and soon to be parabolically appreciating store of value of the elephant token. Okay. And so the treasury has that unique power to really increase the price of that elephant token much more than the BUSD, and the yield on the BUSD would generate over time as people are participating in futures. Okay. Super awesome stuff, guys. Okay. So just want to show you so a little bit more. So like, all right, so that BUSD is going to be taken and it's going to be buying the elephant token. All right. So instead of buying long-term government, T-bills and stuff, oops. Okay. It's buying elephant token. Okay. And so here's what it does. All right. So it's going to go to Pancake Swap, and Bertha's going to look to see out of the two massive liquidity pools where the better deal is and where the elephant token is cheapest. Okay. And she's going to buy from that pool that day. Okay. So she's going to be able to lock away more tokens, and it acts as a balancer so that the two prices of the liquidity pools stay relatively the same or in the same ballpark. Okay, and you can kind of see like just our protocol owned liquidity, how it has increased over the life of the protocol. And you can just see up and to the right, up and to the right. So it's constantly building liquidity, deepening, deepening the liquidity, hardening the floor price. Elephant token, there can never be any more of them. All right. And it's deflationary by nature because this token is just getting locked away by the protocol. All right. And we can see it right here on chain on BSC scan. Okay. So you're going to be able to see, guys, that this is our elephant graveyard, all right, which is kind of our burn address that collects tokens and reflections. You can learn more about that, but that locks away over half of the supply of elephant token. And then our second largest holder is that elephant treasury. Okay, so it's gotten to a point where the elephant treasury is kind of in the dominant position or has more tokens than either of the liquidity pools that are available out there on the market. Okay, and here are the two liquidity pools. And as more and more people buy elephant token or participate in futures, all right, more and more of those elephant tokens are being taken and locked away, okay, in the elephant treasury. Okay, so the elephant token is basically becoming more and more scarce in the liquidity pools. Okay, and when those tokens become more and more scarce, the mathematical formulas that govern the price of those tokens, all right, the constant product formula and the price formula, just continually drive the price of the elephant token up. And that's eventually going to go very sharply parabolic, like you see here, and even in the price. So this is liquidity and the price of the elephant token. This was kind of like our proof of concept back in early 2022. We've refined everything, and now it's just a matter of time because we're kind of like in this lead up neck of the parabola yet again. All right, so but you can see here, so it's locking away the tokens. All right, here are the two liquidity pools. All right, it's growing and growing, and you can see here the price of the token, all right, constantly kind of moves up and to the right as a result. Okay, and that's where we're going to be outpacing all the liabilities of the yields that we're generating and giving out. So that's the ultimate utility of the elephant token, this appreciating store of value that a treasury can collect. And it is a smart contract, and it is actually acting in the best interest of the customers at the bank. Imagine that. Imagine if actual CEOs of a bank act in the customer's best interest. What an amazing concept, right? So pretty awesome stuff, guys. All right, so that's just one little taste of the power of decentralized finance and how it can revolutionize the system, and how traditional finance needs to step up their game big time if they want to stay competitive. Okay. So what I want everyone to do, guys, just check out elephant.money. A really cool thing to do, if this was intriguing to you, is you can check out our chat GPT-4 powered search lens in our new elephant wiki. All right, basically you can talk and chat about elephant money. You can learn anything you want to know about the system just through interacting and chatting. All right, so pretty cool. You can be like, hey, explain elephant money like I was a 4-year-old, and it kind of lays out this like perfect little, synopsis for you. But you can figure out anything about the system you want. All you have to do is go to the elephant.money site. The upper right hand corner, there's you can pull down this menu here, go to documentation. That's where our unbelievable new wiki and resources are located. All right, this is the first one, the first screen that's going to come up here. You just go into the search, and you can basically, if you hit that little, it's like, is that a command? Yeah, a little command K, or you can click on that. It's going to bring up, instead of search, you can hit lens. All right, and the lens is the actual where you can ask questions to the chat GPT, and it can tell you all the answers you want to know. All right, so it's pretty amazing stuff, guys. This is next level revolutionary technology, okay? And it's going to be making our lives better. Decentralized finance is an amazing thing. All right, it's going to be a real game changer, and getting in on elephant money and checking it out and at least being aware of it, you're going to put yourself in a very, very good position to be successful in the futures. All right. Take it easy, everyone. I'll see you on the next video. This is Bailey from the EMH. I'm out.